Fuck you. Deals 8 damage and screams like I don't know, like an old man. Well, I sound like an old man in general. It's weird because I don't really... So, it's weird because, I don't really, think that I sound, in my head, I sound completely normal. Okay, fuck off. Get fucking acid thrown on you. That was awesome. But what I was saying, like in my head, my normal speaking voice, like I don't think I sound that old. To me, I don't sound old, because like you don't like really think of you're not like you're not like too conscious of your own voice all the time, unless you're like around people or in specific situations, and that's completely normal. But yeah, like lately I've just grown a lot more conscious of how I sound to other people, and sometimes I worry that I sound like not like too intimidating, but like I don't know. Do I sound mean? I might sound really mean when I don't mean to. That's something I worry about now more than like ever. Also another healing bolt, that's nice. But like I had this one conversation in my university once where like well, I've had this multiple times actually, where someone just comes to me and talks to me about my voice and like just the usual like, oh, like, how do you even sound like that? Or you have a really nice voice. You know the deal. If you know, you know. And those situations are always a bit awkward because it's like I'm getting praised for a thing that's like that is completely normal to me, right? So it feels weird. It's like getting praised for like the way your toes look or something. I don't know. It's not like I am like dismissive of those compliments, because usually those compliments I get after someone hears like a performance I give or have done for like voice acting and stuff. Which those compliments I actually appreciate the most, obviously, because that's something I've worked towards. I've put work into that, and have done training and practice, and you know, like it's not just me speaking, right? It's something I practiced and rehearsed and did a lot, and that, like, getting praise for that specifically is good. I don't really mind it. I used to be very reluctant to receive even those compliments, but I've grown to accept them more easily now, more readily too. You know, you have to give yourself credit where it's due, and that is one of those things where I have put in the work and, you know, gotten far, I think. Well, a lot farther than I ever thought I could. I mean, fucking hell, the biggest project that I have done voice acting for has, like, in total, that project or series has over, what is it, like I think over 3 million views now, by now, which is crazy. That is an absurd amount of views. Like, at least 1 million people have heard my voice, which is crazy to like think about. That's like something you can't even like conceptualize, really. And it's like, I don't know, it's fucking crazy. I'm talking about the Studio Archie or Archie Animation. I don't remember the channel's name. I should, because I've worked with them for like over 3 years now. Not just voice acting. I've composed music, produced it, and did a little bit of sound design as well in the first pilot episode. And yeah, but the main thing I've done is music and voice acting as of late. And I got one of my, like, that role that I got, the Snake Baron from Berserk. That has been like one of the most intense performances I've done, and I've done it twice now. I had fuck, what was their name? Hard something. I forgot. I'm gonna put their name and channel on screen. The channel is Sweet Artist "Sweet artist, you dumb fuck!" But they approached me not before Archie Studios, because I did apply for or audition for the Archie Studio roles earlier. But through that, I think... Fuck, I wish I remembered the name, but they approached me and asked if I could do the performance for Snake Baron for their Berserk animation, and I did do that eventually, and it turned out good, I think. But I do think I prefer my performance on the Archie Studio animation instead. And also, I think I just prefer that version more in general. But I'm biased. I'm part of the team after all. Oh my god, no, please. Holy fuck. That was so close. I kind of want to continue. Yeah, I think I'm just going to continue now. The only, unfortunate thing about that performance, and this is something I could have easily, fixed and redone, is, we recorded those takes via a peer-to-peer kind of plugin where you connect to one another's IP address or something like that. So you can do remote recording straight into the other person's DAW or any other recording software. I think it was called Cantaloupe or something, or it might have been another piece of software. I don't remember. It's been years since we did those recordings. But so my typical setup consists of me recording 2 tracks of audio with 2 identical microphones, which my preferred microphone, my favorite pair of microphones currently, and that I'm using right now, one of them is the SE Electronics SE4100. And my setup it consists of... okay, I'm going to actually just continue. I'm going to dip. Fuck this. I have one mic just set up normally. Gain is just set up right and all that for normal speech volumes. And then the other microphone has its minus 20 dB decibel pad engaged. And that's so that I have one track that's good for good and clean for normal speech. And then the other one is for when I get really loud, like screaming and such, which I did a lot towards the end of that performance in the animation. And I remember setting it up correctly in the software, but I guess on their end, they didn't receive the second track, which was the track for loud screams and all that, so they didn't have the file where it didn't peak when I did all the screams and stuff, and I didn't know about this at all until I basically saw the animation myself, the final product myself, and somewhere along the production pipeline, it just disappeared. That file just disappeared, or they just didn't receive it at any point, which sucks. But yeah, I really should have just been more attentive with the project and just reached out myself to redo those takes so that they would be clean. But in the end, I don't think it's really that terrible that it peaks. It kind of ironically works in a way because it's in the 90s anime style, and it's actually super typical for animation at that time, or productions at that time, to just have somewhat imperfect audio. They might be in a rush and they're not doing a fuck ton of takes, and you just have to work with what you have. And in that, if you contextualize it like that, then I think it's excusable. But yeah, that's just a fun little factoid. Fun little factoid. Numero 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to use Pierce. No, it's not going to benefit me in any way using it there. Just piercing? No, it doesn't do anything good there. I don't think, at least. Piercing is a very good... Oh wait, I can craft a healing wand. Oh yeah, I can do that. Why didn't I think of that? I'm so dumb. But yeah, piercing is a really good spell overall for a number of different reasons. But I can now do... Hold on, let me think. I mean, I could shoot all three. I think I'm gonna do that. So I want less spread on it. But normally with these spells, if it hits a wall, it kind of just disappears. It blows up kind of and just disappears, poofs out of existence. But if you add piercing to it, what piercing does is it makes a projectile fly through enemies but harmful to the caster, which basically, when it flies through an enemy and it touches an enemy, it kind of just repeats the spell. Every frame, it is like hitting the enemy, so it doesn't disappear, it just repeats itself. And that's why when this hits that, and it hits me, it won't disappear immediately. It does disappear eventually because they have a lifetime or a time limit on them that you can increase with other spells, but I don't have those spells right now. But I can basically just shoot this towards a wall and then fly into the spell, and it'll just heal me very quickly. But yeah, that's why I crafted that. But yeah, this is basically GG's. This is super easy. I don't know if I'm gonna make another Noita video. I really don't know. I think I'm just gonna take, I'll take Hungry Ghost. Hungry Ghost is an alright perk. It's good for defense. Or defense. Defense or defense? Defense. What the fuck? Defense or defense? Which one is it? I actually don't know. Fuck off. Okay. Fucking... Fuck off, please, no. Okay. I'm fine. I'm a very manly, brave, manly man. Okay. Holy fuck, that's just... See, right there, Hungry Ghost completely fucking saved me from that huge fucking meteor that was flying towards me. It just ate it up. Also, every time it eats a projectile... Ooh, there's a polymage. Polymages are nice because you can eat their corpses.
Damn, what the hell?
And you gain polymorphine immunity, which is very, very good, I must say. It's a very, very useful thing. Also, I could maybe craft this into something very good. So I'm going to do that. The reason I'm going here is just to be safe. I think I'll throw that there. Swapper is not something I need right now. Although Swapper is one of those spells that you can use for a very, very niche thing that you don't really see too often, except with runs that involve like getting a bunch of orbs from parallel worlds, and you can basically build one that teleports to the exact same spot in a parallel world that you're like currently standing on, or something close to that exact coordinate. Yeah, I don't know, just look it up. just fucking look it up. Okay, I'm not gonna explain everything in this video. But this is not gonna work like that, so I'm gonna have to do some trick to make it out. I mean, this is like fucking around. I don't really encourage doing stuff. I got a rough, not super detailed, but I don't really like it. Fuck. This one's just way simpler. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it that way. Yeah, that's a massive fucking spell. That was a massive waste of fucking time. Oh well, I'm gonna easily win this one anyways, so it's completely fine that I wasted time. Fuck off, dude. I should be able to, yeah, no match for me. No match whatsoever. See how much that healed instantly? That's why healing bolts are awesome, especially with what the fuck? Why can I not think? I literally cannot play a video game and like think at the same time. That's a good spell. Also, a fuck ton of capacity on this. I'll just get this for storage, honestly. That's good. That's a good storage wand. Well, since my goal is just so simple, I don't really think I should, like, try and, like, grind too much. Or spend time, like, finding resources. There's no harm in doing that in this game, but I have no reason to really do that right now. I mean, it's a good wand. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. I feel like I could maybe make this into a better wand. Because it has decent cast delay and recharge time. The reason this one works so well is because of the cast delay and recharge time, as well as the ad mono that I have on there. Oh, fuck off. That was massive fucking damage for no reason! So remember what I said about earlier, like, this being, like, super easy and free? That might have been once again me giving myself too much credit. Just maybe. Which one do I don't have the white or on anything. Fuck off. Ooh, Polymage, I do want to eat your corpse, please. Thank you. Ow. And, well, this is basically GG. I mean, this is just a free win, honestly. It really is. Go to power is pretty darn good. Ooh, fuck. I don't want to die to this thing, please. Okay. I actually won. Nice. Ooh, divide by 2 is also nice. Divide by spells are really good. Very useful. But I mean, yeah, I don't really have to, like, think about anything right now. I can kind of just go there and kill it if I want to. I mean, it'll be super fucking easy. It doesn't really matter. I'll pick up extra life. But yeah, this video is basically over after I kill it. I don't know how long this video will be. I've had, like, a lot of long pauses of, well, long pauses, basically, just me not talking at all. I've had a bunch of those. So this might turn into, like, a fucking, like a 10-minute video or something. Or it'll turn into something like 30 minutes again. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's not like this video's that great. I honestly do prefer the Mario Kart Wii videos. They're a lot better, but you never know. You know, I thought the last recording I did on the Mario Kart Wii video that I did, I thought that recording was really stale and just my energy wasn't really that high, which is once again a problem here, I think. But I did manage to make it a lot more entertaining with editing. I always, like, underestimate how entertaining I can make something by just editing it in post. I'm just gonna go and fucking kill it. I don't, like, I could just sit here and yap about nothing for another 30 minutes, but I don't know. What matters more, like, me beating this challenge that I'm probably never gonna do again, or I don't know, you tell me. You specifically, you.
I haven't done any research about that because I actually don't give a fuck.
Okay, thanks for the very kind words and encouraging words. I know.
Hear me now, fucking bitch.
I am the best, thank you. Okay. Well, I mean, this video will just end instantly after I win, so it is what it is. Hello, call me. This is my first attempt at the challenge and I win it on my first try, which is cool. But yeah, here we go. Just pick this up. Don't want to shoot him yet. This fight's just laughably fucking easy. It really is stupid easy. Okay, I was like, I was really surprised for a moment. I was like, what the fuck, is the portal not gonna fucking spawn? Oh my god. I was a little worried there. I was like, is this game just gonna cock me like that? But alright, it's fine. Well, I won, so it doesn't matter. It is what it is. Well, that's the challenge. I hope you enjoyed kind of just nothing happening the whole time. Well, I wouldn't say nothing, but again, I do think this would be a much better game to just stream instead of making a video like this. But who knows? Maybe this is actually like the best video I have ever made. And I don't know it until I touch it in post. But most likely it's not. Oh, Bennett Foddy did fucking testing on this game. I didn't know that. Huh. Never fucking knew that. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I still don't have like an outro. Alright, well, yeah. I guess I could like ask like what game should I play instead of Noita or Mario Kart Wii. I'm still going to play Mario Kart Wii because that's just one of my favorite games of all time, which this is also one of my favorite games of all time. But it's just not a good, I guess, well, what I've already talked about like 5 times in this video already. Yeah, you get the deal, okay? I don't know. I feel stuck whenever like right before I start recording a video, or not even then, like when I like think about recording a video, I get like really stuck thinking about like what I should do, what like serves the most purpose, or not like most purpose, like what has most entertainment value. That's something I get very stuck evaluating, even though it doesn't really matter because like I don't have that many viewers. Yeah, that's just it. It just ends there. That train of thought is gone. Okay, goodbye. That was it. See you, maybe never. I don't know. I might quit YouTube again. Bye.